Like, this guy looks.
The parties involved.
Up YouTube, it's your girl TT Chanel. You clicked the title, you read the page. Australian business time. Listen, I love being in y'all business, man. I ain't gonna lie, but today I'm actually gonna do another reaction video that I'm dropping tonight, and it's gonna be in America about funny story, yo. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we be on one out here too, but we don't have like bikey gangs, at least that I'm aware of, and they're not like as huge as like it is in Australia. I'm still trying to catch up on my bikey history, because y'all know I'm planning on visiting Australia, and I don't want to get my head off my shoulders because I'm like in the wrong area or something's happening. I just don't know what's going on, so I'm kind of just I'm catching up. So shout out to Grid Sparta. He always put us on to what's going on down in Australia. So shout out to him, man. He's a good man, Savannah. Good man. Subscribe for the vibe. Let's get to it.
Australia's most tattooed bikie and former Hells.
What the? Yo, look at this guy's face. You can't even see skin. Is that like a Hell's Angel bikey law, like a rule? Like, you have to have a bunch of crazy tattoos all over your face to the point where you can't even see your skin? Ouch! Skin. I almost dropped my blunt.
Hells Angels Sergeant at Arms, Dayne Brajkovich, is once again making headlines after chaos erupted on Friday night, December 8, 2023.
Oh, he's a former Hells Angels. Wait, how do you be a former? Like, what happens? Like, how do you get kicked out of a bikie gang?
Brajkovich became the central figure in a violent clash that unfolded at the Ministry of Sound concert in Kings Park and Botanic Gardens in Perth. This time, however, he was on the receiving end of the violence. The menacing notorious bikie found himself at the center of a brutal stabbing.
Yo, why is he smiling? Look. Yo, lads, he's smiling and he just got into something very violent. Nah, I don't know, man. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
A targeted act of retribution that left him clutching his throat in shock. Gang crime squad detectives are unraveling the sinister threads of this carefully planned attack, which they believe is a chapter in the ongoing saga of internal Hells Angels conflicts. On Friday night around 9:50 p.m.
Yo, what is happening? Yo, why Australian police look so like movie stars? Like, they don't even look like police. They're like they belong in a movie.
On Friday night around 9:50 p.m., chaos unfolded as concertgoers were leaving the performance at Perth's Kings Park and Botanical Garden. Dayne Brajkovich, 44 years old and a central figure in the incident, was stabbed in the neck, sustaining a severe laceration.
That sounds brutal.
The aftermath saw him swiftly taken to Royal Perth Hospital for emergency surgery. The violence stemmed from an
Ooh, y'all got some bad traffic, lads. We got bad traffic out here too, but ooh.
altercation with other men outside the venue, escalating into a brutal clash. Witnesses vividly described the scene as Brajkovich clutched his throat, visibly distressed by the unexpected turn of events. First responders, including police and paramedics, hurried to Lovekin Drive, the site of the stabbing. St. John's spokesperson confirmed Brajkovich's dire condition as he was rushed to Royal Perth Hospital. The gravity of the situation attracted the presence of gang crime detectives, Perth detectives, and state security officers, who remained at the scene late into the night. The intensity of the incident prompted a police helicopter to circle above Kings Park, underscoring the severity of the situation.
I wonder what happened though, like, cause it said former bikie, so how does a what happened?
Eyewitnesses leaving the music event recounted a chaotic scene involving at least 6 individuals engaged in a brawl. Bystanders rushed to aid Brajkovich, who displayed a serious laceration on the left side of his neck. In the midst of the struggle, it was noted that the bikie, in an attempt to defend himself, suffered an injury to a finger. His wife,
Not a finger.
Jacinta, witnessed the horrifying events unfold. Witnesses later confirmed that he wasn't stabbed, but his throat
Oh, he got a baddie.
was slit from behind, adding a
Yo, what? From behind? Bro, they tried to take him.
disturbing layer to the already brutal narrative. Gang crime squad detectives are leaning towards the belief that the recent incident was a deliberate, targeted attack and an act of retribution. Detective Senior Sergeant Anthony Thompson addressed the media on Saturday afternoon, confirming the assault. At this stage, we believe the incident is a result of an internal club-related issue between the Hells Angels and a former member, Detective Thompson stated.
Yo, this guy looks like a serial killer. Like, this guy looks...
The parties involved are familiar with each other, and the possibility that this incident is the outcome of a retribution matter is a definite line of inquiry we are pursuing. Detective Thompson emphasized that any such immature, violent outbursts will not be taken lightly and will incur severe consequences. He sternly warned outlaw motorcycle clubs, stating, "If you choose to perpetrate violence in the community, we will lawfully curb your behaviors to prevent an increased risk to the public." Their sole concern seems to be their self-interest, displaying an alarming level of immaturity in their attempt to target this individual. Detectives are actively appealing for any photographs or footage capturing the incident or those involved, urging the public to come forward with valuable evidence.
Man, if the public know better, they better not say nothing. They better stay out of it.
Following the attack, a group of approximately 6 individuals was observed hastily fleeing Kings Park on motorcycles, leaving a trail of chaos and terror in their wake. The key to Dayne Brajkovich's survival rested on the swift response of a resourceful doctor, whose timely intervention likely averted a tragic outcome. Despite the gravity of the incident, law enforcement refrained from confirming whether it constituted an assassination attempt and provided no specifics regarding the weapon, merely described.
Hey, listen. Bikie gang, I want no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing reactions to news. I don't want no smoke. He crazy, yeah.
Describing it as a small-edged weapon. Next day, photographs of Brajkovich, bandaged and recovering, surfaced in the media as he departed from the hospital alongside his wife. Speaking to the media, Brajkovich said, "I asked for it and I got it. That's the game." He further added that he was taken by surprise and a slip-up saw him covered in blood with his throat slit. "But I didn't anticipate the knife. I thought it hit the jugular or artery, but it turned out to be just a vein. I've had it all stitched up," he said. Brajkovich did not give any further details on the incident. However, following this incident, the Western Australian Police Force took immediate action, conducting searches at various properties across the Perth metropolitan region overnight. Detectives attached to multiple units including Gang Crime Squad, Rapid Apprehension Squad, Drug and Firearm Squad, Regional Operations Group and the Tactical Response Group, executed a number of coordinated warrants in the suburbs of Como, Kinross, Greenmount, Scarborough, and Osborne Park. As a result of the operation, 3 motorcycles were seized, 5 people were arrested and 1 person was charged in relation to a number of drug.
Yo, Australian police be getting them though. Like, if they feel like this just happened and they on it, yo, it's hot. It's hot. I don't know how them boys still doing what they doing.
And firearm offenses. About 5:20 p.m. on Saturday 9th of December, officers executed a Criminal Investigations Act warrant at a residence in Kinross. Upon arrival, a 46-year-old Hells Angels prospect was arrested in the driveway. And during the search of the home, police located a loaded firearm and several rounds of ammunition hidden inside the couch. Various quantities of cocaine, methamphetamine, steroids and prescription drugs were also located. Arrested men appeared in Perth Magistrates Court. Renowned throughout Australia for his extensive body art, media magnate Dayne Brajkovich.
Yeah, like, I'm about to I need to find out, is that how most bikies look? Or is that just him? Or most of them got, like, I know he probably extreme with it, but like most of them got a bunch of tattoos that look like that, cause wow.
Has secured the title of the nation's most tattooed bikie. His body serves as a living canvas, describing the tale of his life's journey, passions, and affiliations with motorcycle clubs. His expensive collection of tattoos became so notorious that it thrust him into the forefront of the Western Australian government's crackdown on bikie clubs. Senior law enforcement officials specifically identified Dane as they advocated for controversial legislation to ban the public display of bikie-related symbols. Dane's professional journey commenced as a Muay Thai boxer, with his noteworthy match against Nick Karajanidi, resulting in Dane's second-round knockout. However, his post-fight experience took a dark turn when he faced drug charges, leading to a 2-year imprisonment for selling ecstasy at Wooroloo prison.
What in the world is happening? Like, what? It's like once you start crime, that's it. You heard they say it's been leading. So he started, first he was toying with the pills and then...
In 2009, a gunshot incident left Dane with a lodged bullet in his left leg, yet he remained silent, refusing to cooperate with the police, and no charges were filed. Acknowledging the assistance of steroids during his youth,
man, he know better. I heard in Australia, y'all don't play about rats. I heard rats, like, it's not like here in America, like, when you rat, you end up having a #1 song on the Billboard. Like, nah, it ain't like that.
Dayne Brajkovich transformed into a heavily tattooed and muscular enforcer. In 2020, he faced an $800 fine for a violent public altercation with the late Rebels gang boss, Nick Martin, just 2 weeks before Martin's fatal shooting in Kwinana. CCTV footage captured Brajkovich repeatedly punching Martin. Subsequently, in March 2021, former friend and Rebels bikie Jason Kemp retaliated by firing 6 bullets into Dane's car outside his former residence, where his wife and her 9-year-old daughter were present.
Damn, not with a baby. First of all, whoa, I'm mad I paused it right there. Hold on. Like, I want to say something, but I cannot leave it right here. Like, this is very scary looking. Hold on.
He garnered
even this is scary, but whatever. I'm going to just look at myself. That's very unfortunate, and like, wow, like, is there like no rules? Like, spraying this man's house while the daughter is home is insane.
Attention for successfully challenging anti-insignia laws in Western Australia in 2022. This came after he was booted out from the Hells Angels bikie club after a violent clash with its senior members. Dayne Brajkovich once more captured media attention in March this year when the inadequate financial oversight of the Perth Mint came to light. Using a debit card, he acquired $27,000 worth of gold in June 2022, prompting heightened scrutiny of the Mint's financial protocols. Consequently, he faced a prohibition on future gold purchases from the Mint. Last month he made headlines again when he tried to sell his Hells Angels items on Gumtree, going against Hells Angels club rules.
Oh, I see why. He going against all type of rules. You trying to sell your stuff. You know you can't do that because according to the last video, you got the patches mean something. So if you go selling your stuff, in their minds, how do we know who's come on, man? He bugging out, man.
This story of Dayne Brajkovich, the colorful WA bikie, is ongoing, and it'll be fascinating to see how this latest chapter unfolds and the reasons behind the attack on him. Whatever the case may be, we will keep you informed and updated. If you're looking for more...
Hey, I'm going to keep you informed and updated too, guys. Subscribe for the vibe. Shout out to the lads.